Well, this week on Dateline Schools, we're learning how we as parents and educators can help better reach our students, especially during this crazy time with the pandemic. And to tell us more all about it, special guest is behavior interventionist at St. Clair County RESA, Joe Zima. And Joe, yesterday and Monday, one of the things that I heard you continually say, we need to build relationships with our kids, and especially for our teachers. But how can we do that when we're at a distance right now? What are some of the things that you're able to find that we can do?
Yeah, so one of the best examples of that, a student that we're working with at Woodlands Developmental Center right now, we can focus on relationships, not only with the students, but with the parents. So one thing we're finding, Terry, is the parents aren't sure what to do. They're at home with their students. They're trying to teach. It's challenging. They're under as much, if not more stress than us as well. So one of the students that we're working with at Woodlands, what we've done is set up weekly what we're calling team meetings, and the mom is able to attend. The student is nonverbal and diagnosed with autism. So mom is trying to provide treatment and schooling right now and under a great deal of stress. So once a week, we get on the calls with Megan Tomasek, the teacher, Rory Ayat, their school social workers on the calls. The mom is on the phone calls. Community mental health, their community supports are on the phone calls, and myself as well. So we've taken kind of this wraparound approach where the team can meet with mom once a week. And what we do is we go through her top 3 or 4 concerns and we try and troubleshoot those with her. That's an example of kind of a connection, a relationship. We can't be with her personally in a room. We'd all prefer to be right now. So we have to think differently about how we do that. So regular team meetings help keep that connection. And another thing that Megan, the teacher, is doing beyond that is recording videos and times where she's reading to the student so that we can play those back and use those kinds of videos. So there are ways to keep that connection and that visibility going.
And is our local K-12 teachers using that same type of strategy too to reach out to their kids?
Many of our teachers they're back to a point where they're having online staff meetings in their schools. And then from those meetings, some of our buildings are reaching out, trying to connect. They're dropping off supplies. They're sending pictures. They're doing online meetings with the students. There's lots of different ways they can keep those connections going, and then start to revisit those even in the fall as a strategy, reflect back on some of those selfies and pictures and times that they spent online. So it's another way to keep those connections and relationships going forward.
We'll be back with more tomorrow for Dateline Schools. I'm Terry.